Blockade Brigade. The apex court has pulled up Bengal as well as Tamil Nadu governments for banning and blocking the film The Kerala Story. Remember, Mamata had sniped its screenings, in fact saying that it will incite violence and hatred. Across in Tamil Nadu, theatres were vandalized and attacked, leading to an unofficial ban. Today, after the filmmakers moved, the Supreme Court Chief Justice Chandrachud had this to say. He said the movie's been running peacefully in other states. There's no reason why it should be banned in West Bengal. It's nothing to do with its cinematic value. It may be good or bad. Those who don't want to see it, let them not see it. But why ban it is what the Chief Justice has said as far as West Bengal is concerned. In terms of Tamil Nadu, he went on to say, what is the state doing? This is a public order situation. The state can't look away while theatres are being attacked, chairs are burnt. I listened to the advocate for the filmmakers.
Today, notice has been issued, like you rightly said, to West Bengal and to Tamil Nadu. They will have to file their replies and the matter is posted on Wednesday. Obviously, one of the comments was that if the film is running successfully in other states, then why not in West Bengal?
All right. Advocate Singhvi also noted one point saying that there's an IB report in West Bengal saying that there could be a law and order situation. What do you say on that?
Well, unless they file a reply, we have nothing to comment on. And really, that is really for them to file a reply. It will all be before the court and the court will have to see that.
So can we say that now there's no say on this movie in both of these states?
Well, as of today, the matter is posted on Wednesday. That's all I can say.
And TMC MP Saugata Roy alleges that the Kerala Story will deepen the communal divide.
No, we have taken a position. The West Bengal government has banned the exhibition of Kerala Story in West Bengal. Earlier, the Tamil Nadu government had done the same. I have seen that BJP ruled states have made the Kerala Story film tax-free. We are not in agreement with that. We think Kerala Story will deepen the communal divide and will be bad for the country. So let the Supreme Court give a final verdict.
The BJP claims vindication and calls it the hypocrisy of the Mamata Sarkar that has been exposed. Listen.
This is another incident where Mamata Banerjee's hypocrisy and double-standardness has come to the forefront. All the states screening this film, which is so relevant in today's time, but Mamata Banerjee banning it. So it again proves that Mamata Banerjee is always by the side of these militant outfits, which was shown in the film. It's, very shameful, that West Bengal, once a hub of culture and literature, is now, taking these kind of steps only because of appeasement politics, because of Mamata's 30% vote bank.
All right, with us is Charu Pragya, spokesperson of the BJP. Professor Manojit Mandal, political analyst, is with us. Professor Mandal, it's being alleged by the BJP that this is a sign of hypocrisy that has been exposed by the court. What would you say to that?
Lecture on banning and hypocrisy from BJP. They have done, fundamentally more intense thing than this. This particular film, the West Bengal government has taken a considered decision, keeping in mind the law and order situation. In anticipation of that, the government is well within their right to take this kind of a call.
No, but the court asked, what about other states where the film is running peacefully? That's what the court is asking you, sir. No, not your political rivals, but the Supreme Court Chief Justice, no less than that, is asking this question.
There is not final order from the Supreme Court.
There is no final order, correct? But today's observation is certainly a question, isn't it?
No, it's just an observation, not even an interim stay. I think you know the nitty-gritties of law.
Of course, they need to, because they've asked you to respond. Please don't try to teach me the law. Answer the question raised by the bench, sir. These are very relevant questions raised by the bench.
No, if the blanket ban was specified wrong, there should have been a stay.
No, they will not issue an ex parte order. The Supreme Court will hear every state government before giving the order. That is a normal standard practice.
Even in a court of law, there is an ex parte stay. We know, you and I know this.
There may be, sir. Maybe. No. It can happen in extreme circumstances. That has not happened here.
Yes.
That does not mean that the court tomorrow, we can't second guess what the court will do tomorrow.
Let us not preempt what the court will do on Wednesday.
Exactly. Let us not preempt. Let us debate what the court has said today. Let us answer on those questions that have been raised by the court. That is exactly the point I'm making.
prima facie, there is no ban on the ban, right?
No, there is absolutely no ban, but the questions have been raised.
Exactly. So there lies the point. The questions will be raised.
Yes.
The government is
There is no reason why it should be banned in West Bengal. Nothing to do with its cinematic value. The movie is running peacefully in other states. Those who don't want to see it, let them not see. Why ban it? If the bench is specifically asking why ban it, then certainly, sir, that question has to be answered.
So of course, we are answering the question. The government of West Bengal, through an affidavit, will definitely reply that what are the apprehensions
Okay.
of West Bengal is having.
Okay, the government will reply.
They are having.
Okay, the government will reply. Charu Pragya,
BJP is lecturing on
Charu Pragya.
BJP has banned so many movies in the past.
Okay, it's not our hypocrisy, it's the BJP's hypocrisy. Charu Pragya, please respond to Professor Mandal.
Madhav, good evening. See, all this is such flimsy excuses that Professor Mondal is coming up with. Has he even seen the movie? I asked him this very directly. Has he seen the movie? Has CM Mamata ji seen the movie? So before seeing the movie, when you declare it to be giving air to communal tension, I think it's wrong, because I have seen the movie and I can say this with extreme confidence. The movie is a story that needs to be told. The movie is a story of reality of so many people's lives in Kerala. The story tells how ISIS recruits, and the people who are being recruited are our own people, young girls from our own country who are suffering, whose lives are destroyed. I think everybody needs to see this movie. It's political posturing, because this helps them not consolidate the minority vote, which is their only objective. Their objective is not looking after the citizens of India. Their objective is not to make sure that not even a single girl gets brainwashed, confused, kidnapped, taken to another country. That's not their objective. And I think the Supreme Court, or any other court for that matter, is going to take a very clear stand on this. Also, Madhav, I want to say this in a very non-political way. Today, we live in a world where people consume content on OTT. What is this political posturing where you say you want to ban a movie, where 20 days later, 1 month later, it's going to be available on OTT for the world to see? So why are you doing this? And I think creative freedom is something that's required. I am one who says that if you have any objection to one incident or a scene or a dialogue in the movie, bring that forward. But to ban a whole movie in totality, that just reeks of injustice.
All right, there can't be selective criteria, Professor Mandal, because, freedom of speech and expression is something that we see all political parties talking about. In this particular case, since the film perhaps does not suit one particular ideology, and of course questions also being raised of the Tamil Nadu government, because questions have been asked that this is a public order situation. What is the state doing? The state can't look away while theatres are being attacked and chairs are burnt. So the state's duty to allow people to be able to see a film. That's what the court has pretty much emphasized on.
Let me answer her question. The film went here for 4 days. Definitely Mamata Ji had the knowledge about the film. She had her advisors who definitely recommended this ban. Point number one. I can ask the same question to my BJP friend. Did you watch the Kali movie? That very famous Kali controversy that you had 1 year ago? Just with the poster, you made hue and cry in the entire country. That was just a poster, right? So, I mean, what are you talking about? And the fact remains that the government of West Bengal must have got their intelligence report, must have got their apprehension as a reasonable apprehension. That's why they have taken this call. The Supreme Court has not stayed that ban. That means the prima facie the government of West Bengal is right. Now they will have to satisfy the Supreme Court why they have taken this decision in writing. So why like the question of not taking the right decision? And you're talking about one particular community? And if these people are being recruited, who is responsible for that? You and your government, IB, RAW, and the Foreign Affairs Minister. You have failed. First of all, you do not know the numbers. The filmmakers are not sure about the numbers. They have taken the teaser of 32,000. Now it's come down to only 3 stories. We have been debating about that. So you, the filmmakers and BJP people are not sure about how many people have been recruited.
There's so much discussion about this, Madhav. I want to respond to you.
Okay, Professor Mandal, you made a number of points. Let me bring in Charu Pragya on that point. Charu Pragya, this is a point being made repeatedly by opposition that the number. One second, Professor Mandal, you made your point. Let others also come in now. The point being made is that the filmmakers were not responsible. One second. No, Charu Pragya, I'm coming to you. Just listen to my question. The filmmakers have not been responsible when they refer to 32,000 and bring it down to 3. You know, the question, Professor Mandal shouting like this is not going to help you or voice be heard or anyone else's. Please calm down. You have spoken. You've made a point. Now, please be brave enough to listen to the other side also. Charu Pragya, simple question. 32,000 to 3. Now, isn't that highly irresponsible for a filmmaker to do? And isn't that a huge misrepresentation? You're using an entire state's name, potentially defaming an entire state with whatever is being projected as well. These are some of the objections that have been raised by opposition leaders.
Yeah, and Madhav, I very carefully see the way movies proceed because previously I have served on the censor board as well. First of all, if the filmmaker has made a mistake in the number, raise that as a problem. Please don't say you want to erase the entire movie. How can you say that? And at the same time, even if one story is true, forget 3,000, that's a massive number. Even if one girl has lived through the horrors that the movie has shown, isn't that enough to tell the story? First of all, movies like this are based on reality. This is happening right under our noses. Young girls are being brainwashed. Their lives are destroyed. Whether it is, somebody committing suicide or somebody leaving India. These stories are true. I don't see what's the problem at all. I don't see what's the problem at all. And no, one minute. I don't know why
Professor Mandal. Professor Mandal, nobody has interrupted you, sir. Please, one second. Professor Mandal, please. I'm coming to you. Yes, you do have a point of view. No, absolutely. Professor Mandal, please let's not get into a heckling and a shouting match because none of the sounds can be heard by either of the spokespersons. Let her make her point and then you can respond. Yeah.
Thank you. Also, Madhav, now anybody who objects to the movie today, are they objecting to the existence of ISIS? Are they saying that ISIS does not exist? Are they trying to deny that ISIS is recruiting youngsters in our country? How is it that Indians are found in all these organizations? There has to be a system. If we are calling it out, what's the problem? Is he going to deny the existence of Islamic extremism? Is he going to deny the existence of Islamic terrorism? Is he going to deny that ISIS has not impacted negatively thousands and thousands of lives in our country?
That's a question.
Stand, then object to the movie. Otherwise, you've got no right to do so.
That is your question to Professor Mandal. Professor Mandal, isn't it a fact that ISIS managed to recruit certain individuals some time ago, and these are all a matter of fact that several people from India, particularly a large number of them from Kerala, did go from Kerala all the way to Afghanistan. It's a fact, isn't it? So then what is the objection to seeing that fact on celluloid?
It's not only about ISIS. It's about a community. It's about a state which has been deliberately maligned through a series of lies by the admission of their directors themselves or the filmmakers themselves. While they are cutting down the numbers
from 30 to the state. How are you making this case without seeing the movie? I started with that question. Have you seen the movie?
Now you're coming in.
I have seen the movie. There's nothing to do with the state. It's the story of four girls. Have you seen the movie?
So, Professor Banerjee, one second. Let me listen one second. Let me, Charu Pragya. Okay, Charu, one second. Let me ask Professor Mandal. Professor Mandal, if the film was called the ISIS story, would it be okay? According to you, if the film was called the ISIS story, it would be okay according to you?
Of course, ISIS. And who banned Kashmir Files? Did we ban Kashmir Files? Because it was a very crude movie.
Object to the movie.
Crude movie based on a very true story. Everyone knows. We did not ban Kashmir story because the facts are known for everyone.
All right.
I want to know. Please give us the number. 32,000 number.
But they have changed that. Let's be fair. They have changed that. Perhaps they should not have had it. Perhaps that mistake should not have been made by the filmmaker. Certainly, one has to be responsible in whichever claim one is making in terms of the numbers. And if that number changes from 32,000 to 3, it certainly raises some serious questions. But be that as it may, as the court said, that even if it is a very bad